Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there. How we doing, everybody? And welcome back to the Pearson Podcast. Or welcome to the Pearson Podcast if this is your first time experiencing it with me. So basically, let's jump right into the juice. What we're going to be talking about, what I'll be talking about today is I got a job. I'll talk. That's going to be the main part of what I'm talking about in this episode. But yeah, so I got a job. I'm going to be talking about. My mom said hi. Say hi to the podcast for me. Hi from my mom. I'm going to be talking about me feeling the worst about my physical image at this moment in time. Going to be talking about, and that's the main thing. And I'm going to be talking about a little bit about my comics at the end, just a little bit. And then going to be going for an NFT live, this VV NFT thing that me and my family do. They're doing this Thor thing where if you download this app and you blah, blah, blah. You can basically try for an NFT once a day until the 7th. So I'll be going for that live. Let me know what you think about the fractals in the background. I personally, I love fractals. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just because, fractals is life. Look at that. It's just going to keep going. And I think this is 2 hours long. So, I could just skip randomly in the middle of it, and it just continues to go and go. Who are we kidding? So yeah, that's what we're talking about. Let's get right into it. All right. So I got a job, and if you've been following the podcast, you'll know probably what it's about. Caregiver. In this certain instance, it's an in-home caregiver, caretaker, companion, whatever you want to call it. Sorry if you see the headphone dent and stuff. I got it through a big company. I think they're nationwide. I'm not exactly sure, but I know they're at least multiple states. So basically, yeah, this is okay. So let me rewind. I've been trying to do my own business for a while. I've been trying to do Pearson visuals. I've been trying to do. I've been thinking about doing some of my own businesses where. Whether it's landscaping or private companion care, all of this stuff. Basically, and this is what I'm thinking, and this is, I'm not tied to this job, obviously. This is my thinking. I'm thinking that maybe I'm better off going with someone that it's an established company. It's not my own company. Because what I've always thought is that I'm more free if I have my own company. Now, of course, there's pros and cons, and there are ways where I am more free, and there's ways where I'm less. But here's the thing, and I've done my own company, Pearson Visuals, for a very long time now. Now, if you run your own business, you already know, but when you're running your own business, it's up to you. You have to go out, you have to go out and get the clients. You have to get the money. You have to save. You have to plan for future. This month might be crazy good, but next month you might not get a single sale. You know what I mean? But here's the biggest thing that makes me think that having my own company is less free than just going to someone else. When you have your own company, you're never off the clock. It's always go time. You could get an email right before you're about to go to sleep. You get an email in the middle of the night, right when you wake up, blah, blah, blah. On Saturdays, Sundays, you know, holidays, anything. It doesn't matter what day, time, it's always on. But when you work for a business, you clock in at 9, you clock out at 5, and you're not thinking about it. Someone else is over there thinking about it, stressing over it. Yeah, they get more of the money, but I don't know, money isn't the biggest thing. I think the biggest thing is enjoying your life, and, to enjoy it, it needs to be, not very much stress. So that's my thoughts as the in the burning hot moment. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. So basically, this is what the job is. It is a caregiver / companion. It depends on, and it's really nice. So first of all, let me start from the very beginning. From the very, very beginning. Okay, so I've been thinking about what job could I do that I can, apply for and have a boss. Because I can think of plenty of things I can do where it's entrepreneurial stuff, but to actually apply to somewhere and be excited to go, like as in you need to be there this time, leave this time, and you have a set schedule type of thing. It's been difficult for me to think of something that would actually be good for me. So I've been thinking for a very, very long time, and this is me. I think of, and maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's not. There's pros and cons to everything. This is me, though. I think of something way, way ahead in time, and for a very long time until I do it. And that really goes into, it's super weird. I was going to say that goes into many aspects of my life, but on the flip side, I'm very impulsive. It's very weird. So I either think of it like for way too long, or I'm very impulsive. So it's very interesting. But the impulsive parts of my life are pleasurables. Like food is a big thing. That's a big thing. I go day by day, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll start the diet tomorrow. There's a perfectly ripe avocado. There's a bunch of delicious flautas. That's delicious. Boom, I'm gonna gobble down and feel like crap afterwards. Instead of thinking, okay, I said that yesterday. Let me nail it down and actually start getting in good shape. Like I really want to. That's what I should do, but I don't. And I'm still trying to find the motivation to do it. Because you know me, I like some good food. And I've talked about this before in the past. I feel like the podcast is so serious, and it's not. I'm talking about serious things, but I really am, the least serious person out there. I like planning, and I like we can talk about anything, but I think it's because my life is such, like, I'm trying to figure out, place my footing. It's like, I'm just talking so seriously, and there's not enough room for jokes. So, just wanted to say that, the podcast won't be serious forever. whatever. So what was I talking about? So yeah, that's two sides of the coin. The impulsive one, and then the thinking before I do stuff way in ahead is jobs. Speaking is a big thing. I think before I speak way too much, or at least what I think is too much, and um, yeah. So yeah, basically all that to just say, I've thought about this caregiving job for a while. So first I thought about what job could it be. I don't know how I came to the realization of caregiver or companion, but um, but I did. So in doing so, I thought about it for a very, very long time. Months. Thought about, because I really think about things, because some things came up prior, and it would always because what I do when I'm thinking about it is I'm thinking the day to day. I'm thinking about every single thing that I'm doing, how much time I'll be able to have off, how much money I'll get paid for that, blah blah blah. So almost every time, I'm thinking, oh, it's going good. Oh, this might be good. Oh, wait, think of that. Think of this. Oh, well, that won't work, sadly. All right, think of something else. So, would it have been a good idea to not think of it at all and just apply, do it, and leave? I have a big problem. I really feel bad when I get hired to a job, go through all the process, and then, quit a couple days in, a week or two in. So it's like I really don't want to waste my own time. I don't want to waste their time. So that's that kind of thing. So basically, thought about this caregiving job for a long time and haven't ran into any roadblocks. Oh yeah, by the way, happy 4th of July. Should have probably said that in the beginning, but whatever. Um, so, yeah, thought about this caregiving job for a very long time, and so far, no roadblocks have happened. So, last Monday, I believe it was, I applied to 4 jobs. Three were in-home care, and 1 was in a facility. And at first, I envisioned myself more in a facility because my biggest fear is being out, in the field and feeling unprepared. So that's that. So I know in a facility I'd be like, hey, blobbity blue over there. Well, how do I do this? But if I'm by myself in someone's house, then I got to call someone or whatever. So that's just what I envisioned. But basically, long story short, Monday morning, last Monday, today's July 4th, last Monday, I applied to 4 jobs, and within an hour, I got 3 interviews to all of the in-home caretaker positions. So, first interview, I'm like, okay, wow. So the feeling I got, right when I got 4, I'm like, whoa. So the first one, I was like, okay, that was quick. And then instantly got on to a Zoom interview. I'm like, whoa, okay. So that's interesting. I guess that's just, just they happen to be on there and see it. Didn't think much into it. So I'm doing the Zoom interview, and basically it wasn't going very well. It didn't seem like they were very professional, and they were also saying that they just weren't explaining it very well. They weren't making themselves feel confident or me feeling confident if I were to take the position. And they were also saying that I would have to possibly drive pretty far to the homes. So I was like, well, maybe this is just what it is, because, it's a lack of perspective, like most things in life. So basically, I was like, all right, I'll take the job. I know it's, I should have at least. Oh, yeah. So basically, before I said I took the job, in the middle of the interview, I got a phone call from a different firm. So I was like, okay, well, I should have, yes, I should have said, okay, well, I'll let you know by the end of the day or in a couple days or something. But that's the impulsive side of me. I should have thought about it. So I said yes to that job, basically, and then called the phone number that called me prior in the middle of that interview. And that's the job I took. The people were incredibly nice, incredibly professional. Um, and the big thing that made me feel very, very confident in this, besides the, kindness and professional and confidence and everything like that, is the freedom they provide, the freedom and customability that this job provides. I choose basically my schedule. I choose what hours I want to work, what I don't want to work. I choose how far I want to drive, all that jazz. So at that point, I was feeling really good. And I think I should mention, when I saw, excuse me, in the middle of that interview, when I was, the first interview, when I was nearing the end, I saw the other people called me. I'm like, oh, shoot. I had this weird feeling of, did I just make a horrible mistake? One, this job, the first interview wasn't doing well. And I was like, shoot, is this what it's like? Is this what the care, the in-home companion care is like? Did I make a terrible visit? Are people this desperate to hire me as well? Because I'm getting interviews up the wazoo. And then, and then at the end of the second interview, that's when I got the third interview. But I already knew the second interview went so well that I did call the third place back to see, what was good. And, everything seemed pretty decent, but the second place, it just, it was, the feeling in the solar plex was perfect. The Fibonacci aligned, if you will. That's Fibonacci, in case you guys don't know. That is Fibonacci. So yeah, took the second job, was feeling really good about it. Did the online interview, did the in-person interview a couple days after, where I filled out the application, and then did the in-person interview. All that went good. And then I had a trip to Leavenworth, and that video is going to be up, at some point, maybe tomorrow, and that's going to be on my little brother's channel, Lil Skizzy, Skizzie. It's almost 2 hours long, so do with what, but I'm in it if you give a crap. That was fun. So yeah, we went on the trip, and on the way driving there, they called and they said, okay, let's come in for the 5-hour training on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. And also, we got your first client. Just told me a little bit about him. Basically, it's 4 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Basically just a real easy starter thing. Basically, he just needs companion care, just me to hang out with him. Apparently, he likes doing gardening and maybe occasionally driving him to the store or something. So, totally not a big deal at all, and I think it should be good. Also, my grandpa, so right now I don't have a car. I don't have a car at all. So my grandpa is lending me his car. And, that I can't even explain how, amazingly kind that is, because I keep telling him, it's like how much time, money, stress that saves. Time, money, and stress. And I mean that in the way of, because you need a car for this job. You So yeah, you need a car for all these jobs, because sometimes you take the, well, one, you have to drive to the house, obviously, but you have to drive them to appointments, or if they want to go somewhere, you just basically drive them around and do stuff with them. If they don't want to, if they want to go to the store, movie, whatever. So if I didn't have a car, what I'd have to do is get a job at, like, somewhere I'd hate, McDonald's, or somewhere I know I'm going to quit once I have enough. I work there. Once I have enough money for a beater car, then I get the car, and then use that car to get more money to actually get a nice car. So the fact that he's lending me this car, which, it's not a beater, it's older, but he's taken really good care of, which is nice, because I have insane car anxiety. I don't think people understand how actual car anxiety I have about car accidents. Even just cars not starting. That's happened to me, and I got stuck places, or mountain roads, obviously. You know me, I'm not a big fan of that stuff. So that's why, when I do get a car, I'm going to get a nice, reliable car. I don't give a crap about the look or anything like that. I'm just going to get a nice, reliable car. Simple as that. So yeah, I'm going to work there. So right now, I owe my grandparents $1,000, and I owe my parents $1,000. That's the only debt I'm in right now. So I'm probably going to pay them off first, and then once I pay them off, pay off the debt, then I will start. I can save for my car, and I don't know. I probably need, like, because I'm trying to get a car that'll last me for, I don't know, a long time, ideally my life, I don't know, or until these NFTs take off. No, a very nice, reliable car. So 7,000 or more. It depends on the how lucky I get finding a good deal and everything like that. But I would imagine somewhere around there. So it's going to take me a little bit of time, but again, luckily my grandpa is letting me use his car. So, and for me to be on their insurance, it's $8 a month. So it's like, who are we kidding? $8. I was paying my parents like $300, $250, which was off that they found out, but still, it was just like, so, okay, so that's that, basically, ladies and gentlemen. So tomorrow, I am going in for the 5-hour training, and then I think the day after, I'm going to start with the guy. So I'm excited. And I'm just there's kind of two things that are going through my mind. One, it's like I really want this job to work out. Really, really want this job to work out, and it's adding a lot of pressure to make this job work out. And then the other thing is kind of like a sneeze. The other thing is kind of like, what will I do if this doesn't work out? You know what I mean? So those are the two kind of, points of stress I have, if you will. But take it day by day, step by step, and I think it should work out. I'm excited. Certainly, I'm excited. So let's see. I guess we're 26 or so minutes in. Thinking about maybe if we have I'm off the topic of the job now. I have so much stuff. I really want to go through and sell a lot of it. Because, like, a lot of it, Because this is my personality. Save and collect. You know what I mean? But, I just don't know if I'm thinking in the future, like, because I really want to live bare minimum, or bare minimum of what I need to have a happy, comfortable life. So that doesn't mean bare minimum, like as in eating top ramen every day and living in a cardboard box, because that's like the bare minimum what I need to live, but bare minimum of what I need to be happy, comfortable, healthy, all that stuff. So I don't know. It's just like I just look around and I see so much stuff, and it's all stuff that has a story, especially all that stuff on that, on my knick-knack shelf. But I don't know. This is me overthinking everything, because I'm like, what if I have to live out of my car one day or something? I don't know. I shouldn't think about that right now, but it would be nice to sell a bunch of my stuff and get some money for it. So, so let me talk about something that's uncomfortable. I feel the worst about my physical image, my physical health, the worst I've ever felt about it. Woohoo! It's difficult. It's like I was watching myself, we edited the Leavenworth vlog yesterday, and I don't know, I just hate looking at myself. So that's why I really need to, kick myself in the butt to start actually, getting healthy and stuff, because I don't want to just get healthy. I want to get like really, healthy and look very good. I don't know. It's so difficult, because it's like, yeah, if that's the only thing I had to focus on in life, then I would be able to do it very easily. Like, if I just dedicated my life to strictly working out, then that's incredibly easy. Working out and eating healthy, but I have so many other things on my mind that take priority over that. And I know that priority should be my health, but I don't know. It's so difficult, because I always talk about this, the Triforce of what I need to have a happy life. The Triforce is three things. One is physical health, one is mental health, and one is enough money. Just enough. So physical health and mental health kind of work hand in hand, and financial health and mental health kind of work hand in hand as well. So right now my mental health is decent, but it would be so much better if my physical and financial was better. And once all those kind of work, then I'm a superhuman. You know what I mean? It's just kind of... So right now, I'm working on the financial. Getting a job, and and getting a job and thinking, sorry, and accepting I feel the worst about my physical health right now more than I ever have. So I really got to kick it in the butt. And then, so that's financial and physical. And then once financial and physical boost up, then the mental will follow. Because basically, I worked out many of the kinks, almost all of the kinks of my mental health, really. I mean, the only things are that I'm basically broke and I don't like how I look. Like, fat wise. So that's really the only thing that I need to take care of, get some money, and then, start really applying myself. That's all I gotta do. So, so I don't know. I got a long day ahead of me, so let me just wrap this up. Alright, so let me talk about the comics real quick. So my mom did something super freaking amazing, and she bought me a bunch of comic packets. So now I have all of my comics packed. The Submariner, which I actually thought was going to be my biggest seller, but because, a 9.6 is like 4,000, but it drops exponentially to where it's like a 6 is like $160 or something like that. And this is probably a 5 or something. I don't know. So, and then, but yeah, I have all these organized and I feel really good about that. This is a 12-cent Thor. Let me just show you real quick. Got all the Fantastic Fours. I have all the Fantastic Fours together. All the Doctor Stranges, and they're all in order. I have like a bunch that are like actually, what's the word where it's, consecutive. And then, I've got another box down there. It's got some of the nice ones as well. So, I mean, they're all nice. That's the thing. Because a lot of them are actually, really good condition. There's some 9.8s for sure. But of course, that is going to be my all-time. The Darth Vader number 20 Mandalorian variant. And I'm also going to be sending those in we're sending some of the best in, probably like 5 of them, to get graded. So I'm excited about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us do the live NFT thing. So this is what it looks like. Enter for a chance to win a Thor Love of Thunder NFT. So you click on it, copy your code, click go. All right, I'm going to put my email in. And then paste the code. And the app is called Cinemark, C-I-N Mark, C-I-N-E Mark. Okay. And then the NFT is called Vivi. So I won't be on the audio. It'll be video real quick. So it's basically like a scratch-off ticket. All right. So I'm going to do that right in front of the camera real quick. Okay. Better luck next time. Shucks. There's only like 1,000 of them, so. Okay, so that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. Oh, BB. No, just an upcoming comic. Thor, God of Thunder, #1. Cash out. It's finally going out to people out of what, that's what they were saying for the longest time. When cash out, when cash out. Hey, cash out's here. What are you going to say now? So, let me know what you thought about the fractals. Let me know what you thought about anything I've said in this whole time. And hope you enjoyed, as always. I will see you all next Monday. Hopefully the title is not I Quit My Job. Wish me luck on the job. Again, I'm nervous. I'm excited. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all next Monday. Peace.